Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. Learn silence with the quiet serenity of a meditative mind. Listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. No man is free who cannot control himself. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Above all things, respect yourself. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Number rules the universe. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Friends share all things. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. You should make great things, not promising great things. The stars in the heavens sing a music, if only we had ears to hear. A good soul hath neither too great joy, nor too great sorrow, for it rejoiceth in goodness, and it sorroweth in wickedness. By the means whereof, when it beholdeth all things, and seeth the good and bad so mingled together, it can neither rejoice greatly, nor be grieved with overmuch sorrow. It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. There is geometry in the humming of the string. Power is the near neighbor of necessity. He lived far from the gods, but in his mind he was at home with them. Ability and necessity dwell near each other. Allow not sleep to close your eyes before 3 times reflecting on your actions of the day, what deeds done well, what not, what left undone. Number is the ruler of forms and ideas, and the cause of gods and demons. Thought is an idea in transit, which when once released never can be lured back, nor the spoken word recalled, nor ever can the overt act be erased. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. Most men and women by birth or nature lack the means to advance in wealth or power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. As long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Indeed, he who sows the seeds of murder and pain cannot reap the joy of love. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Some are slaves of ambition or money, but others are interested in understanding life itself. These give themselves the name philosophers, and they value the contemplation and discovery of nature beyond all other pursuits. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence thyself.